And it is important for us to begin to say no to what is happening.
It's the unanimous message that came out of a meeting between a section of members of parliament drawn from both sides of the House, as the MPs asked politicians from across the divide to desist from issuing statements that only serve to further raise political temperatures and heighten tension.
To all in our country, we request all political leadership in Kenya to unconditionally suspend any ongoing political rallies and incitement to give this country national healing.
Watu sasa waanze kukanyaga break ile midomo ambao kwamba tunaanza kutoa lugha ambazo kwamba zitachemsha watu. Na tutaanza kuchemsha watu, kisha baada ya pale ikiwa mabaya yataendelea kutokea, tutakuja kushindwa.
Sisi wajumbe lazima tuchukue jukumu ya kusimamisha mambo haya.
The legislators, numbering about 30, called for the establishment of a multi-agency operation to identify the perpetrators of the attacks in Mpeketoni. Sentiments echoed by a section of women parliamentarians who, while calling for better security for Kenyans, also called on their colleagues to refrain from verbal hostilities.
Na haifai kuwa nyosheni vidole kwa sababu itakuwa hadithi ile ya pwagu na pwaguzi, na haituwezi kutufikisha mahali popote. Lawama haitusaidii.
So Kenya ni kubwa kuliko hata mmoja wetu, kwa sababu sisi tukijikamba kwamba tuko kwa nafasi fulani, ama familia yangu, ama ukoo wangu, ama jamii yangu, hiyo haitatusaidia sisi wa Kenya.
Meanwhile, the Council of Governors has requested President Uhuru Kenyatta to urgently convene a special summit with the 47 county governors to discuss security challenges facing the country. The governors want the national government to involve the county government in finding solutions to rising insecurity by first gazetting the County Policing Authority regulations, which will see the County Policing Authority engaged in strengthening security structures in the county and the entire nation at large.
The involvement of counties is more likely to preempt such activities than to necessarily fight, because there is no fighting capacities.
Over 60 people died in the attacks in Mpeketoni and Poromoko in Lamu County, with church leaders calling on both government and the opposition to tone down the rhetoric and to instead soberly address the security challenges facing the country.
The words of the former Prime Minister when Westgate was bombed, when he said, "There are times when we forget our differences for the sake of the nation." And this is what we are looking for, that we would forget our differences for the sake of the security of our nation.
The church leaders will hold a prayer service for the country on the 4th of July at the Kasarani Stadium. Esther Kahumbi, Citizen Business Center.